They say don't put all your eggs in one basket, but have you considered putting some of your eggs in promissory notes? And you're gonna find in this video, and I was actually recently find it, that's promissory notes or mortgage notes or note investing. It's one of the powerful and hidden secret of all the wealthy people. So whatever you start in your real estate journey, most of the people finish with notes. So why you should not start with it? Why should finish that? So first, let's just understand what is a promissory note. So a promissory note is a promise to pay one party to pay the other party. And mortgage note, that's actually this promise is backed by real estate. And that's the main thing about it. Because again, if you have a loan, and basically it's a loan from one part to the other, and your loan is a lot lower than the property value, you are 100% secure. Because again, most of the people, what they are doing, they like stocks or real estate or rentals. But the problem with that, they don't have this layer of collateral. They don't have this layer of protection. And I assume just people they're not aware of that. Because again, if the stocks goes down as well as your money, again, it's going to be a paper loss. But again, maybe stock is going to go up, maybe not. The same thing with a house. The house may go up. The house may go down. Depends on the inflation. Sometimes you can't really control the value unless you're spending some, you renovate the property. The first thing, usually when you are buying a note, you are buying at a discount. So again, if there is a 100,000 note, I'm usually going to buy it at 90% or 85% on the dollar. So you are making your instant equity, you are making equity or making profit on day one. You are not realizing the profit. You're not going to see it in your bank account, but you are securing this product. Because again, some people that are buying a house, at a discount, but if the house value gonna go down, you lost your instant equity. So that's a very good theory in the house space. But over here, the terms of the loan, it doesn't change unless you, as a lender, you want to change it. You, as a lender, you are in 100% control of the property in a case the borrower doesn't follow what he needs to do. So because you're on the lender, you are making the rules. And what you can do in a case the borrower default, again, we are coming from a good place. We just want to find a win-win situation for everybody. The first thing what you should do, try to see how we can modify the loan. So sometimes maybe we're going to extend the loan. Sometimes maybe we can do some payment plans. Just find a way. Because people are people. People have their, sometimes their life, they have their life. Something happened. So you just need to have a grace period. Again, doesn't mean you're not going to get paid. You may need to charge some fees to do that, okay? But again, once you can modify the loan, sometimes you can increase your profitability. Because sometimes if someone is paying for something $500 per month and you increase the payments to $600 or $700, you actually increase your net present value and you are increasing the time value of your money, assuming the other side can do it. There's many things you can do. Many things you can do. Okay, the next benefit of notes, so it's cash flow. Again, with stocks, you don't have any cash flow unless it's a dividend, but dividend is very little, like 1%, 2%, 3%, and sometimes it's changing, depends on the performance of the company. And with rentals, sometimes if people say, I'm getting my rentals, of course you need to have your net operating income from a rental, but you need to can't use this money. Can't use this money because, maybe something's gonna happen down the road. Because, when I'm talking to investors, sometimes they are telling me, I have this rental for 3 years, everything good, but on over the third or fourth year, something major happened, and actually all the cash flow that I got from on the last 3 years vanished because they have to change the HVAC or, they had a bad tenant, just trash the property. And they hated this kind of stuff. When people want to start enjoying the cash flow, notes is a very good option for them, because they know they're going to get the income every month. The only thing with notes, what you're going to get every month, you're going to collect a principal plus the interest. So if you want to consume the profit, that's great. Just make sure you know how to separate the interest part from the principal part, okay? Otherwise, you're just going to eat your equity. The next thing is taxes. And with taxes, it's actually depends on your situation. But because in theory, it's just income producing asset, a note, okay? And there is not much good taxes around it. The only thing how you can minimize or defer the taxes if you're going to put it in in an IRA environment. And that's what you need to, you should talk to your custodian or something. So how you should invest more of your funds in this IRA environment. But otherwise, there is no much tax advantage in here. The next thing is you are not affected by external factors. So when I call external factors, can be interest rate change. It can be inflation. It can be government change, policies, regulation, wars. Something major happen in the locality of this market. Everything affect the property or affect the stock price. There's few sectors that got affected because of technology or because energy. This one doesn't affect you, again, because you are lending, you are buying something at a big discount, and your loan is a lot lower than the property value. So even though, let's assume everything is going bad, the property value go down a bit, but then even 20%, which is a lot, your loan is going to be still protected, because usually you need to loan up to 65 or 70% of the property value. So that's what I want to share with you today about promissory notes and why you should consider doing that. Maybe you need to mix and add it to your portfolio. Again, if you are looking to capital to increase your capital, maybe you should mix, buying rentals and mix it with notes. So that's gonna maybe offset the loss that you have on the rental. Again, everything depends on you. Again, if you have some questions for me, please write in the comment below, and I'm gonna try maybe to do even videos out of your comments. See you on the next video.